Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Friday, the 20th of October. Looking at euro dollar, and well, at the moment, it seems to be in a bit of a reversal pattern here. We've already reversed probably a good half of yesterday's movement by looks of things here from this chart. Just moving it across so we can see it a bit clearer. So much of a trend that had been in there up until now. And it's a real sort of case here of can it break through this 34.50 moving average and push on through the monthly pivot, or is this it as far as we're going to make? I was quite bearish at the beginning of the week on the pairing. I've had two good short movements on both these up days, ironically, but you've got to accept that if it's on its way up, it's on its way up. But yesterday didn't do it a lot of favors. It just literally ran into that 200, the 4-hourly 200 there, and moved away three times in the late day, late part of the day there. Three highs we had there. Now there was a bit of divergence for the second move there, but iffy, but well, I say divergence. Yeah, it's just double tops. Yep. And then it did a triple top there straight into it this morning. Um, the thing is, it may still want to drive up, run up towards that area this morning. And having seen the strength of the move yesterday afternoon, well, I say yesterday afternoon, it ran from just after we'd closed our shorts. Um, and it ran so strongly up in that direction there. Whether we'll see another push on through, I mean, I'm just wondering if there is some dollar weakness coming through, and we'll watch as we go through these markets. It certainly isn't showing in the pound though. So at the moment, I'm sort of looking and potentially favouring the upside on the euro there, just to summarise that. On the pound here, well, you can't be looking at the upside when it's selling off so much, and this obviously is on Brexit fears. It doesn't seem to be a lot of um, good news coming from Brussels, and it's continued to roll downwards here. Well, this morning, well, it's trying. I say this morning, early session. It's trying to put some possible reversal in there. But at the moment it's pretty much stuck there. It has got a daily pivot above us, but we're already down below the S1 here. Chances are it may just run back towards the 60-20s, although they've been hit before. They were actually broken yesterday afternoon, but it just could not hold on to anything here. And I think if it does get back up there, maybe it would be an opportunity to sell again. We'll have a look at that if it happens, but it's a possibility. There is a slight divergence at the lows here, so it could want to be pushing up. I'd rather it be making a bit of a move towards those 21s before I did anything, so I'd be patient on the pound this morning if I was looking to short it, regardless. Dollar yen. So dollar yen, well, it's pushed up here, weakened again. So it's similar to the pound in that respect. It's the softer side of things. Real sort of solid move up through the first session, through the Asian session this morning. And well, just sort of sitting there. There is again, we've got a bit of divergence though. So we've seen these moves that have occurred through the Asian session with a bit of divergence. Is this going to now on this 6 minute roll over, 60 minutes, sorry? Is it going to roll over? And there's a possibility. And again, here, if I was looking to do anything with it on the long side, I'd need to get back towards the 21s at least. I need a decent retrace to buy into. So if it doesn't, well, it'll be going without me. I'm pretty fussy at these. Okay, let's have a look at the Aussie dollar. So the Aussie, bit of a failure so far this morning again. Yesterday it pushed up okay, but it's failed off this morning, this early session, through the Asian session there. But again, it's finding support now on the 4-hourly 50. And well, there's no divergences here, but it sort of looks like it's trying to break this 5 o'clock little mini high there. If it breaks out, it'll be confirming a higher low and may look sort of bullish to at least to the 21, 60, 21s, maybe further. So again, we could be in possibly for some reversals around these markets this morning. And the Canadian dollar, at the moment, it's well, that's still pitching up at the moment. It started its move yesterday. Very small sort of price action on this at the moment. It's just come down to the 60-minute actually. So a very small price action. Yesterday, it chopped away for ages, and it's in that sort of zone at the moment, which I do wonder if we'll just see a continuation of this choppy sort of movement. Very difficult looking at that to make much from it because it's just literally hitting backwards and forwards. It did eventually break to the upside there out of that movement. It's quite boxed in, I guess, and well, the strength of the bigger move maybe pushed it through there. But at the moment, well, again, a bit of divergence sitting there. So we're seeing this as a bit of a story right the way through the market. So is this bit of dollar weakness starting this morning? If it continues, well, I'll be trying to trade with it. Most likely the best pair at the moment really looks like on the euro, but that in itself, well, it's had a good retrace this morning. May just need to break back above that daily pivot just to confirm its move for me. Okay, that's it for me. Have a great day. Also, I should mention the fundamentals out this morning. There aren't really much. There isn't much to talk about, I should say. The public sector net borrowing at 9:30 UK may create a bit of volatility around that, but it's not a big mover of any time. We've got inflation at 1:30 this afternoon with the Canadian dollar, core retail sales at the same time there, so some potential volatility in the Canadian dollar. We do see some decent kickers out of those two numbers coming out. And that's pretty much it. Existing home sales in the US at 3 o'clock, not really a big mover these days. So that's it. Maybe a quiet Friday. There's certainly a quiet Friday afternoon by looks of those numbers. Have a great one. Bye for now.